Tonight, the Middle East is on edge. New reports suggest the United States may be preparing to deploy thousands of additional troops as the conflict with Iran intensifies. Warships are moving, bombers are striking, oil markets are shaking, and now the world's most important shipping route, the Strait of Hormuz, could be closing. If that happens, the global economy could feel the shock within days. This is Frontline Today, and tonight we break down the escalating war with Iran, the military buildup, the energy crisis, and what could happen next. New intelligence suggests the United States is preparing to reinforce its military presence in the region. Officials say an amphibious assault group centered around the USS Tripoli could soon move toward the Middle East. This powerful naval platform can carry helicopters, fighter jets, and thousands of Marines trained for rapid deployment. If deployed, it could bring up to 5,000 U.S. troops closer to the conflict zone. Military analysts say this type of force is specifically designed for amphibious landings, rapid coastal operations, securing strategic maritime routes. And right now, the most critical route in the world may be at risk. The Strait of Hormuz carries nearly 1/5 of the world's oil supply. Any disruption there could ripple across the global economy. While preparations continue at sea, the skies over Iran have already become a battlefield. American stealth bombers are conducting night operations deep inside the country. One of the aircraft reportedly involved is the Northrop B-2 Spirit, one of the most advanced bombers ever built. Military officials say thousands of targets have already been struck. These include air defense systems, missile bases, naval facilities, military command centers. Washington claims Iran's military infrastructure has been severely weakened, but Tehran strongly denies these claims. Instead, Iranian leaders say the country will not back down. Inside Iran, state media broadcast scenes of mass rallies. Supporters filled the streets carrying images of the country's leadership. The annual Al-Quds Day demonstrations also took place during the conflict. But during one broadcast, viewers saw something shocking. An explosion occurred nearby while a live interview was taking place. The blast appeared to be another airstrike happening just moments away. Despite the danger, officials insisted the Iranian public remains determined. But away from the cameras, many civilians are terrified. Rescue teams have been working around the clock in damaged neighborhoods. Emergency crews from the Iranian Red Crescent Society say thousands of homes have already been damaged. Entire residential districts have been hit. Schools, businesses, and medical facilities have also suffered destruction. According to estimates from the United Nations, more than 3 million people may already be displaced. Many are now fleeing toward neighboring countries. Some refugees arriving near Turkey described nights filled with explosions and constant air raids. For them, survival is the only priority. The conflict is no longer limited to Iran alone. Across the Gulf region, military defenses are being activated. British fighter jets from the Royal Air Force are now flying defensive missions. Aircraft such as the Eurofighter Typhoon are patrolling Gulf airspace to intercept drones and missiles. Some drones have already been shot down. Debris from one intercepted drone reportedly damaged a building in Dubai. Authorities across the region remain on high alert for further attacks. But perhaps the biggest shock is happening far from the battlefield. Global oil prices are climbing rapidly. Traders fear that tanker traffic through the Strait of Hormuz could stop entirely. Satellite tracking data already shows a dramatic drop in ships passing through the area. Hundreds of millions of barrels of oil could soon be trapped in the Gulf. That means higher fuel prices worldwide. Drivers are already feeling the impact. Some countries have reported the highest fuel prices in more than a year. If the shipping route closes completely, analysts warn prices could surge even further.
The conflict may also benefit another global power, Russia. With oil prices rising, Russia could earn billions in additional revenue. And now, Washington has hinted at temporarily easing restrictions on some Russian oil shipments. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky warned that such moves could strengthen Moscow's war effort. Meanwhile, Russian President Putin may see the Middle East crisis as a strategic advantage. More oil revenue means more financial resources during Russia's ongoing war in Ukraine. The war is also disrupting global travel. Airspace across large parts of the Middle East has become unpredictable. Thousands of flights have already been canceled or rerouted. Passengers traveling through hubs like Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and Doha have found themselves stranded. Some travelers report paying enormous last-minute prices just to return home. For many families, the unexpected costs have reached thousands of dollars. Meanwhile, in the mountains of northern Iraq, another group is watching events closely: Iranian Kurdish fighters. Many belong to groups often called Peshmerga, meaning those who face death. These fighters have lived in exile for decades, but now they say they are ready to return to Iran if the opportunity arises. Some claim their families were persecuted or executed by the Iranian government. Their hope is that international forces might support them with a no-fly zone. For now, they remain on standby, watching, waiting. As the war enters its third week, the world is watching several key questions. Will the United States send more troops? Will Iran retaliate beyond its borders? Will oil shipments through the Strait of Hormuz resume? Or are we witnessing the beginning of a much larger regional conflict? One thing is certain: what happens in the coming days could reshape the global balance of power, and the consequences may reach far beyond the Middle East. For now, the region remains tense. Military forces are mobilizing, global markets are reacting, and millions of people are living under the shadow of war. Stay with Frontline Today for the latest updates as this story continues to develop.